My name is Dusty Meir. Today I'm going to talk to you about diversity in the classroom. What is diversity? Diversity is defined as the ways that people are both alike and different. This happens all the time in the classroom. You have students that have certain likes and certain dislikes and different cultures. The different types of diversity. Different types of diversity that we see in the classroom and even in our own community are race, gender, sexual orientation, social economic status, language, physical and mental abilities, religious beliefs, culture, and family. Is Wyoming a diverse state? Many people don't think that Wyoming is a diverse state because we're pretty secluded and our population is pretty small. Yes, Wyoming is a very diverse state. One of the things that makes Wyoming diverse is its socioeconomic status between the residents. Even in the school system, you have students that come from poor families, from middle class families, and from wealthy families. These are a big difference, and these are big differences between each of the groups of families. Religion. Religion is another one that maybe people don't think that there's very difference in religion in Wyoming, but between all the different Christian faiths that are in Wyoming, it makes a large different type of groups. Many of these religions have the same beliefs, but maybe behave differently. In the classroom, you might have different beliefs and different behavior that was taught to the children because of their religious beliefs. Gender. Gender is a different one that you obviously see in the classroom. This might be male and female. This might be your general or your gender, sexual orientation, female, female, male, male, female, male. That is something that we now see in the classroom all the time. And we need to be very aware, of the gender that is in our classroom and how to teach with it. Language. Language in Wyoming, you would just think that, most of them speak English. The race, there's few minorities that are in the school system, but you do have a lot of Spanish-speaking children that are required or that are in the classes of ESL, and that is a big difference in Wyoming of the languages. You might actually have different slangs that come from different regions or different communities that are located still in Wyoming together. Culture. Culture is one that you could have a regional culture. You could have a community culture. You could have a religious culture. This all depends on the children and the children's family. But you have all of these walking into your classroom, and you need to be aware of the different cultures that these children bring with them. Family. Family is a big one. Nowadays, family isn't just mom and dad and kids. The children might be raised by grandparents, they might be in foster care, they might be in a single family household, single family with mom, single family with dad. They might live with aunts, or other relatives. This is a topic that a lot of children, you need to realize that a lot of children have the makeup of different family structures in their home. Physical and mental abilities. This is a huge one. Kids do not come with the prior knowledge always to school. They don't have the mental capacity that other students come with. Or they may come with physical limitations, physical abilities. They cannot do things that other children can. In the classroom, teachers need to be aware of the physical and mental strengths of their kids and adjust their lessons accordingly to make sure that they are teaching to the best that they can to their classroom. Teachers, it is very important that you recognize and understand each of these diversities that are in your classroom. In your classroom, you have students coming with a variety of backgrounds, a variety of understandings, and they're learning from others. It is important that you teach your students to learn from other people in the classroom, that they can learn from students that don't have the mental capability or that come from a different culture than they do, or economic status even. Assessing diversity in the classroom. It is important as a teacher to assess the diversity in a classroom. On the first day of school, you may notice your students coming in. Obviously, you're going to notice the gender that they are, but automatically you might not notice that the culture and which holidays that they celebrate. It is important to get to know your students. You could assess them with a simple task at the beginning of class to understand what are their beliefs or where they come from, or are they speaking English to the extent that they need to in the class? Do they need help? Do their physical and mental capabilities, do they need help in those areas that they can be helped with an aid or on one-on-one with you or in small groups? What is the best for your class? It is very important to assess your class and know the prior knowledge of your classroom. Thank you for joining me today. These are the citations of the information that I got. I got my photos from Pixels and my information from our Professor Jensen and from our book that we are using, The Introduction to Education, this year. Thank you very much.